It has finally happened. Descendants 3 has finally come out, and oh my gosh, it is amazing. We have Mal, Evie, Carlos, Jay, the whole gang is back, and apparently we have a spell gone awry. We also have a couple of new VKs as our original VK villains are going back to the Isle to go pick up four new villain kids. Now, in the process of them picking up, they have an awesome song, which we'll talk about soon, as well as a cute little moment where they all get together. But for this song, we're actually going to be looking at Audrey. Now, if you remember, Audrey is the daughter of Sleeping Beauty, and her grandmother is the only one that we actually see. Remember, she was dating Chad, and in the beginning of this movie, we find out that Mal got proposed to. Now, in this picture, we see that Audrey is not all that happy that Mal is now going to be the new queen. And in fact, remember that grandmother? That grandmother isn't all that happy either that her granddaughter is not going to be queen. Now, we have the song Queen of Mean, sung by a heartbroken Audrey. And oh my goodness, it's just, it's so much more than the superficial. We hear heartbreak, we hear hurt, we hear Audrey having a moment where she goes and does what the Descendants kids could not do. She got the staff of Maleficent, she broke into there, and she's our villain. Oh my goodness, she's the villain. Oh, but Queen of Mean. Oh, we're gonna listen to the song, or at least you're gonna listen to my reaction to the song, and let's go. All right, so we start off with Audrey just kind of crying. She's in her room, and oh my goodness, this girl is literally just kind of singing right now that she has done everything. She has done all that they've asked of her all these years, and according to her, she's never asked for anything that she didn't uh, deserve. But oh my goodness, look at that shelf. That shelf has a baby picture of her and Ben together. Like, I'm gonna do a rough estimate. It's like 13 years that they've been together. They've been together for 13 years. That's 13 years of friendship. And did our boy Ben apologize to her? No, he did not apologize. He didn't say sorry. Mal didn't apologize for humiliating her. No one said anything to Audrey. And our girl over here is talking about how, there's a devil on her shoulder where the angel used to be. And call back to the first movie. Oh my goodness. You guys remember in the first movie how they were going to try to steal the wand? And this guy fell asleep again? Seriously. Sleepy over here needs a new job. Because, like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, so she's going to go and get the crown. Yo, she has a poker stick in her hand. I can't. But going back to like the lyrics of this song, Audrey is so heartbroken. She feels friendless. She feels alone. She feels abandoned by her friends. Audrey is at the worst part. And it's funny because it reminds you a little bit of Maleficent. If you guys remember Maleficent's story, the way that Sleeping Beauty begins, Maleficent wasn't invited to anything, and that's why she made Sleeping Beauty Aurora go to bed, right, for all those years. But look at Audrey. Like, look at this. She's not going to allow anyone to hurt her anymore. She's not going to give anyone that power over her anymore. And that's what caused Maleficent's scepter to her. There's like this YouTuber that talks about how the scepter reminds them a little bit of how Aurora was called by the spindle. And in a way, yeah, there's a nice little like movement there. But whereas the spindle called out to Aurora, the scepter's calling out to Audrey, as in saying, "You wanted to be queen? Well, I got you. I know how to get you to be queen." And oh, this song, it's just like, I want to say one of the best Disney songs so far. I absolutely love it. I love the subtext here that once you know the storyline and you understand what's going on, definitely Audrey is in so much pain and that vengeance is there, that she's ready to just wreak havoc on Auradon, on Ben, to get back at everyone who's ever abandoned her. to get back to at that grandmother of hers who basically rubbed it in her face that she was no longer going to be queen. And I would like to point out, like, she actually starting to get like hunch like the old villains do. But honestly, this is like the best song ever. Best song ever.